Good morning, everyone. My name is Genevieve, and I'm here to teach you some Qigong. Today's Qigong is being recorded on April 12th, 2025, after what I bet we can all agree was a pretty bad week. In this Qigong, I'm going to teach you how to reset after a bad week. I'm calling this the Bad Week Protocol Qigong. The concept of the Bad Day Protocol was invented by my friend and fellow coach, Julia Arndt. And I will include the link in the description so you can learn more about Julia's approach. What I'll show you right now is what I do after a bad week to try to reset. So the first thing I do when I had a terrible week and it's Saturday or Sunday, I want to reset, I try to choose garments that make me feel better. So this garment, for example, is polka dots, which makes me happy, and it was a gift from my own mom. So it's very significant to me to choose this top today. It might only help a microscopic amount, but I need every little piece of good I can get. So I'm choosing that garment. I also put a false flower in my hair today. This is a little hibiscus, symbolizes growth, happiness, makes me feel a little better. Wear it today. Another trick we do during the Bad Week Protocol is use a yoga mat. If you have a thicker gauge of yoga mat, go ahead and let yourself use that today. We usually don't even use mats during Qigong, but today, to reset, we're going to make things soft and easy for ourselves as much as possible. So if you have a yoga mat, please use it. If you don't, use some softest floor in your house, so maybe the room that's carpeted or the place where you have a throw rug, do something to make it a little bit easier on your body. All right, so please lay out your mat. All right. And then once your mat is out, I would invite you to try child's pose. And this is a very special child's pose because we purposely open the top of our head, we open our crown chakra, and we let all that black or gray or red or whatever color it is gunk from the whole week, we let it just drain out of our head while our head is pointing down during child's pose. All right, so go ahead and open your crown chakra. Just imagine that the top of your head is opening up. It's like a lid coming off a jar or like two doors opening on a spaceship. And then you have this space where stuff can get out. And then you carry out the child's pose. You can do 3 different arm positions. I'll show you all of them. For now, just do the one that comes naturally. When you have to go. When your head is pointing down and you're draining everything out, you can also audibly exhale. So exhale all that garbage out while you're emptying the top of your head. The first arm position I'm using is just my arms down by my sides with palms facing up. Okay, and you can just stay in that position as long as you want. Let me just show you the other arm positions that might feel nice. So one is called extended child's pose. You put your arms forward. And then the third position I really like when I've had a terrible week, I hold onto my own heels behind me. You're like curled up like the tiniest little nut. It reminds me of the movie Austin Powers, where Austin Powers says, "That's me in a nutshell. How did I get in this nutshell? What kind of nut has a shell like this?" That's you. You are inside a nutshell during this position, and you can just empty everything out from your head. Okay? So this is the third position. Hold your own heels. So my recommendation on a terrible day where you're trying to reset is you literally stay in that position as long as you can, emptying out the trash until it feels like nothing else can be emptied. That could be for 1 minute or it could be for 10 minutes. If it's going to be long, take a break and then go back. But as long as you feel that like black gunk circulating inside of you, keep coming back to this and draining it out. So I'm going to show you the nutshell position just one more time. And you can stop there. If that feels sufficient, you can stop there. If you are someone who enjoys yoga, I'm going to teach you one more option. This one is a lot more extreme on your body, so if you've never done it before, just watch and try to work your way up toward it. Don't try it right now. But if this looks familiar, you know you've done it before, I invite you to try this as well. This is called recumbent pigeon pose. And what we would do in recumbent pigeon pose is we extend one leg behind us and we fold the other leg in front of us. That means that your chest is open and your hip flexor area is open. This whole part of you is open in this position. All right, and then to make it recumbent, we put our heads down on the floor. And if it doesn't feel good to go all the way to the floor, you can kind of prop yourself up on your elbows, but just let your head hang down. And when you're in this position, you can be emptying the trash out of the top of your head, but you can also empty the trash out of your whole hip flexor. So the open side, you can imagine all kinds of extra gunk draining out through that side. So during the recumbent pigeon pose, you can actually feel two different drains. One is coming from your head and one is coming from inside your own hip. Let's try that one more time. All right. And then I'll always recommend that you also do the other side. So whichever foot was in the back, you bring it to the front. Extend the other leg behind you. And take out the trash from the top of your head and from inside that opposite hip flexor. Audible exhales. Visualizing all the junk going out. And then same thing as what I said about child's pose options. If you continue to feel rotten all day, just do this all day. At any point where you're like, there it is again, that horrible black feeling, just do it again. One thing I forgot to mention is after we do this exercise, go ahead and make sure you close off the top of your head, because the last thing we want is a lot of new junk coming in when you're not thinking about that. So go ahead and close the top of your head. Then all day you can be in control of how much junk you're allowing in. All right, so as usual, let's salute our masters, and we salute our classmates. That's all of you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching this video and taking care of yourself. Salute our classmates. All right, take care this weekend, you guys. See you next week.